on a Wednesday. I know you stop and listen when the kids play. Teddy D and Jameson, yeah, we smoking up. Sipping on some Jameson, now we throwing up. As always, convos with great friends. Bullshit, it's elating. 6:30, please be patient. It's Donutson Talks on a Wednesday. It's Donutson Talks on a Wednesday. Donutson Talks on a Wednesday. Bitch.
Hello. And we are back again with another episode of Donutson Talks. And it's a very special episode. It is the 420 episode.
Word.
So you know what that means. Big smoke, big dope is in the air. And as always, I'm your host, Teddy D. And it's 420, so we smoke mad weed. And as always, with the great Jameson Statz.
Peace and love, everybody. Jameson Statz back at it again.
Peace and love, there it is. 420 special. Y'all don't see us with any blunts in the hand, but that's the thing. They see us.
They see us.
You know how we gotta do it. You know we have to put a little film to the film. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's
visuals.
Shout out to Big Kink here for hooking me up with this right now. But yeah, it's 420 special, so you know we had to hit it with a banger.
Mm-hmm.
You know we had to bring in someone majestic.
A former MVP.
An all-star, an
Rookie
intellect, Rookie of the Year. Miss Sherida. We in the building.
Just get the cut.
So, how you doing, Sherida?
I'm cool.
You cool? That's good to hear. And like me and Sherida are friends who go way back to high school, you know. And we just was, you know, in school doing what we had to do, getting an education.
Right.
How was that education?
It was good. It was better than what we could have had if we went to our sending districts.
No. I'm from EO.
Peter.
I was from EO. I would have started selling drugs earlier in my life.
Exactly. You can't even lie. Essex County School saved you.
Nah.
Yes,
I didn't need to be saved.
He was a champ.
I was a champ my whole life.
Essex County needed him, actually.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
I'm a pillar of my community.
Oh my God.
Especially not Bloomfield Tech. That was a cool school. Shout out to Bloomfield Tech. It no longer exists.
I know.
But how was your perception going into high school? So you're saying our sending districts would have been a little better for us.
Honestly, I was like, Irvington has its problems. And I think that it shows up inside the school system sometimes. I think that like a lot of the families have their things that they're dealing with. And
True.
school is hard in Irvington. So I had to go. Somebody had to go.
Shout out to Irv Afghanistan in the
Don't
building.
say that.
I love everyone in Irvington. I love my people in Irvington.
Who, me?
Yeah. But Irvington cool. Shout out to my Irvington people though. So from Irvington, Bloomfield Tech, what was your trade? Because it was a vocational school. You did business, I think.
No, I was in, what's it called?
I don't know.
Building trades.
Building.
That was what it was called, right?
Oh, you was building? What was you doing? What was you building?
I wasn't building nothing.
Electric?
No.
Carpentry?
I was in.
They did some cool shit. James, your school's like
was
top
on the
rank
computers.
in the New Jersey, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I had one of the highest ranked public schools in New Jersey.
That's hard.
And I ended up Rutgers knew like everybody else.
Hey, hold on. You know I can't support Rutgers, Mark. I never do
We
that.
have to, but we can't. We can't.
I was in
I don't know.
architecture.
Architecture.
Oh, you found out?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking
that's
like,
hard.
That's tough.
We
Architecture was
did
cool.
have architecture.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like it was
where
for
it's
the bougie kids that were in building trades.
That's where it's
Because we
at.
didn't have to stand. We had desks.
You had that.
Oh, you just got to play and do math.
Yeah.
That's cool. Damn. And then college. Boom. Did Bloomfield Tech prepare you for that? Or life did?
I feel like life did. I feel like Bloomfield Tech sort of kind of did, I guess. In some ways.
I feel as though our environment, like, it put on the front of education,
Where?
like Bloomfield Tech. It was like, we're smart, here's these awards, but I didn't feel it.
I didn't feel it. Well, I felt it a little bit. But when I got to college, I definitely felt dumb.
Damn. For real?
Word.
I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't.
You didn't fail?
I'm gonna be, hell no. I'm sorry. I'm fortunate. James, what your grades looking like? I'm gonna put you on blast.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I was out here like failing or anything, but it wasn't cute for like one of the years. I definitely think that like I was like hyped up coming from high school.
Oh yeah.
I had struggled with one class, and that was calculus.
Okay.
And I hate, because I hate math.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But I like to count money.
Yeah, true.
I like to count money. But I hate math. But yeah, I would think it didn't prepare me. I got the like my first day of class. I was like, ooh, this kind of different. Let me just buckle up and get right.
I think
and
the switch
right.
up was because like you have to figure it out on your own.
Yeah.
And like I never had that. And then on top of that, like the whole freedom thing, like that kind of had me shook too, because like I think that like my first semester I did fine because I was like so anxious. I was like, yo, what's happening? So I actually studied, so I did well.
Ooh.
But like the whole like class at like 9 and then class at like 2 thing, that screwed up my mind.
That was
Like, I was
ass.
so confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You spend like all day, like in middle of the day, waiting for your next.
Yeah,
class.
when
That's,
you're
like,
really
a long
supposed to be
time.
doing work.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Nope.
Nah, I couldn't do work when I was at.
I skipped a lot of class.
Hell
You
yeah.
did?
Yeah.
Hell
Hell
I
yeah.
was
yeah.
scared.
Hell
I was a punk.
yeah.
I was a punk.
My freshman year, not really, because I wanted to like start. I started my freshman year off with like a 3.9.
That's lit.
Like I started off good,
That's good.
but then when I realized like, I'm driving now. I can kind of like not go to class, and I took advantage of it. I made sure I didn't miss enough days, you know, like where I'm in trouble. But it was days. Class was not it for me.
I was such a square because like I didn't understand like even in the dorms, like the first couple months, maybe in the whole first semester, I didn't understand I could leave. So like I would feel like who's watching me? Nobody was technically watching me, but I was like, yo, am I supposed to go outside?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't get it. So like the whole skipping, like the first year, I was not it.
So did you like dorming? I don't
I loved
dorm.
it.
James doesn't dorm.
No, I live here though.
James lives here. He live in that tribe.
It's not kind of like that's not dorming, but like you don't live at home.
Yes.
No, I live at home.
That's true.
This is my home.
Do you think you missed? Would you have missed anything not dorming?
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I actually was so like reluctant to go away because I really wanted. I don't know what I wanted. I wanted to go to Columbia, and then I was like, all right, well,
Tough.
I never went.
Talk about it.
I never experienced like Trenton or like a suburb before, so I was like, well, not Trenton, Ewing, but I was like shook. I was like, I don't want to go there. Like I never. So I was trying to come to Rutgers Newark, and like looking back, like I lived too
Missed
close
out.
to here, so I think that like I was gonna be at home all the time.
We lit
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
We was lit out here.
We
Then I
were.
graduated. You know, head turner, turntable. What school did you end up going to?
TCNJ.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good school.
It is
Tough.
school.
It's a
Word.
really good school.
I'm glad I dormed though because I needed that space. I need to move. That's kind of like why I even went to Bloomfield Tech because like I wasn't trying to be in the same area again.
But it did get like you knew people going in.
To TCNJ?
Like, no, to Bloomfield Tech, like in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone.
You really came by yourself?
Yeah.
You're about that
You know what
life.
I'm saying? I've been loner wolf.
He's tough.
That's it. Nah, yeah, I didn't know no one, but I met a lot of people. Shout out to those people I met. But TCNJ, TED Talk,
Boom.
that was hard.
It was hard.
I shed a tear,
Oh my god.
maybe. I'm emotional.
One or two.
One or two. How did that come about?
They like sent on an email. I think it was like the fall. So like this is like 2019. And then they were like, no, it was on LinkedIn actually. And I was just scrolling, and they were like, oh, TCNJ's having a TEDx. And I'm like, I don't know. I saw it, and I was like, that's kind of, I don't know. I felt moved. And I was like, all right, let me just apply. Because I didn't even know what I was going to say. But I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to say something. So I just applied. And I don't even think I had an idea at that time. But I was like, let me just see if I get it.
You're just a winner.
I'm
You're just a
Facts.
winner.
That's not what
That's
I'm
what the
saying,
winners
but
do.
that's what I'm saying.
I
That's
seen
what
the
heroes
opportunity.
do.
I didn't know what I was going to do yet.
That
But
sounds
I
like the
knew I
origin
had
to like
do
a
something.
superhero.
That is
Oh
an
my
origin.
God.
That's like that's like Aaron. So Attack on Titan. Put the world on my shoulders. But that's good. And so what were you talking about? Let the people know. I want to hear from you.
I know what I was talking about, but it came from like, I was like low-key bitter. That's how it started because like I really struggled in college because like some students like when they come to college like they have like a background in certain things that they choose to go into their major with. And like, yeah, I know our district had like business classes, but it wasn't like specific accounting because I studied accounting. But I think that they had
numbers.
they had like a chapter or something like that was accounting, but obviously you're not going to cover the same thing that somebody in another high school who has like a whole accounting course.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I really came and I was like struggling, but I found out in the end that like, yo, people are really grimy.
Yeah.
And they were finding ways to like do well in classes, and nobody told me.
That's college though.
But I don't know.
You
That's
gotta
true, but it's
maneuver.
like, how are you gonna like?
You gotta get shiesty.
I didn't realize that. I really came in naive. So I was like struggling, and people are like, "Oh my God, you're struggling," and then nobody was telling me how they were like, you know,
How
studying
they
this.
were beating the system.
You
Exactly.
gotta get up on them
So
group chats.
while
Yeah.
I was in the chat too. They put me in the chat and everything, and they still didn't tell me. And I didn't find out. They didn't tell me until after they saw I was like in shambles.
Yeah.
Like after I'm getting like
Yeah.
emails from like whatchamacallit, like records of registration, like girl, what's wrong with your grades?
Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
But then you prevailed.
Yeah, but like that's where the idea came from because I was so tight. I'm like, you guys literally, y'all not even like it's not even playing fair, but it's like I feel like if you're in competition, it should be fair competition. Like if you're better than somebody, you're actually better than somebody. You're not better than somebody because you have something that the other person doesn't have, and y'all are competing in the same like thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's a fake, like an inflated sense of like
Entitlement.
not even entitlement, like superiority or something like that. Like,
No.
are you really smarter than me, or are you fake smarter than me?
Certain, you know, there's people out there, you know what I'm saying? You know those type of people. They're dangerous. And we're gonna put an end to it.
What you mean?
Not like that. That was so
That was a
violent.
little
That
dark.
was
I'm
violent.
Ooh.
Power to the people.
We plead the fifth.
We plead the fifth. Word. We plead the fifth. But no, it is like a competition. It should be fair, but life's not fair.
It's not.
That's how I seen it.
But I'm kind of glad I learned that though, because I really did not know.
Damn.
I learned
That
that
would
so
help you
late.
out.
They didn't.
But
Yeah.
we gotta get in the loop. So now you're studying
Mhm.
CPA. You're trying to move those numbers around.
Legal.
Job landed
Yeah.
Nice.
like that. How did that come about? How did you get in there? That's a special place.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like a really like head ass freshman,
Mm.
and I was like, I'm gonna go to this career fair.
Get
So
to it.
yeah, but I went to the career center or whatever. I knew I wasn't supposed to be there because why would they take a freshman? But I was like, let me just go anyways. So I went to career center, looked at my resume and whatnot, did that, and then I still went to career fair. And then I started name dropping people like when I got to certain tables because like I had met, because I did All Stars like downtown Newark.
Shout out All Stars Newark.
Shout out to All Stars Newark. But I did that and I had met like a partner from my job and I met like a bunch of people. So when I got to the table, I didn't even say that that's necessarily where I wanted to intern, but I was like, I had no idea what I was doing. Just the bare minimum networking that I had learned from like high school and whatnot. And then the lady was like, oh, she knows such and such. And then they all turned in like, you know such and such? And I'm like, yeah. Like,
That's hard.
yeah.
That's a winner.
Hold on. So
That's
who
a
am
winner.
I? You should have said that.
That's a winner.
Who do you think I am? Do
That's a
you
winner.
see this? Did you read the name on this piece of paper?
Yeah, so they literally took my resume and then I had to interview and all that other stuff. This is like October of freshman year, so I just got
that's
there.
crazy.
That's smart
That's
though.
crazy.
That's smart.
Yeah.
You know who's in.
Mhm.
That's like if you know Jeff Bezos' phone number and someone asks you, you're gonna call that motherfucker. You're
That's
gonna
true.
look, boom, what's up, Jeff? Pete, how you doing?
I don't know, like I guess that was the first thing. Maybe I was supposed to end up there.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I don't know how to talk to these people. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. But I'm like, I know XYZ, and I'm shocked because the company is so big.
Yeah.
It's like, what's the odds that they would actually know this person? But
They knew him.
They
You
did.
you knew who you had to know to get to that. You gotta name closed mouths don't get fed.
word,
That's what I always say.
I really didn't realize like how valuable that is until the end of college. It's so true.
Yeah, it is. You gotta put
And
yourself
that's
out
it.
there.
That's good that you talk. We out here again too.
We out
James,
here.
you about to get you a job too.
Yeah.
We out here. We speaking it into the world and we manifesting
Start one in
great
the summer.
things. Let's do it.
You already got to start there.
Yeah, for a job in the summer. Yeah. At a marketing firm. Be a salesman. Yeah.
I feel like
Money team.
Of
I
course.
feel like a proud older brother.
I'm saying.
I'm about to cry.
You gotta get this paper.
Paper.
Paper. All day.
So now, do you want to be in the accounting field for a long time? What you trying to do for the world out here? I know you got some ideas.
I don't know. I feel like I have to do accounting right now just because like it's so many things. Like one, they say that accountants are always going to be there, but the way technology is, I'm like kind of like shook.
Now we can't rely on robots.
That's true, but it like I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared for my job.
Damn.
But I'm scared for everything.
But why? You prepared.
That's true, but like they're like digitalizing audits and stuff like that. So I'm like, dang, like how long are you gonna need? Like,
people are doing their own taxes much easier now.
Yeah,
I do my taxes.
Yeah, I do my own taxes.
Tell it to the federal government.
Yeah, don't come looking for us.
Touchdown for those stimmies.
Word.
Good looks.
Shout out to the stimmies.
Shout out to the stimmies. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like I don't know, cause I did like a program. Well, I started like NABA at my school, National Association of Black Accountants.
Talk about it.
And I feel like I have to get my CPA and like do all that because it's such a small amount of Black accountants and stuff like that. So I feel like I have to just to like be a representation for that field because it's not a lot of people there. So I'm gonna do that for a couple years and get some money.
Word.
And then I would like to go into nonprofit work because I feel like I benefited so much from nonprofits, and like I spent a lot of times, like I said, in All Stars and like other nonprofits, and I don't know, I feel like they're so valuable to like communities and to kids, and like I don't know, I just want to contribute to that.
Contribute what contributed to you. Give
yes.
Back. Yeah. Like,
what is it? There's a word that people use. Pay it forward.
Pay it forward, or pay it back.
Word.
Write-off, tax write-off. Nonprofits and tax write-offs.
Some people do that, but my heart is there. But like the tax write-offs are cute too.
Word.
We know about them finessing the numbers. We know people. We know about y'all tax exempt statuses.
Word.
We know, but that's good because I want to give back too. I want to do a lot of cool shit for a lot of young people. I want to. You are putting on the spot. Okay, fine. I want kids to do shit outside of sports. And
I mess with that.
Because that's like all they getting out here, and it's I want art. You know, I'm an artist, so art in any way, shape, or form, whether it's music, painting, drawing. And Newark is a spot for it. Like Newark got hella galleries, and they just not using shit. Use your fucking resources, Raz Baraka. I'm gonna pull it to now. I'm gonna pull it to City Hall and show them what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dead ass. Put something in Newark Theater. You got a leak.
Yo, Newark Theater. You know the big Newark sign?
Oh, okay.
It's done. It looks. It's destroyed on the inside.
Well, fix that shit.
It needs a whole 180.
Honestly, though, if they remodeled it or whatever, I feel like that would be lit.
Lit.
We was literally just talking about that. We was like, yo, that would bring just because of it working.
Yeah.
The aesthetic and everything.
You see that sign and lights in this time in the progressive era of Newark, Raz Baraka.
Get it done.
Instead of you shaking hands with people who own all the property in Newark, who is harboring from the citizens of Newark, Raz Baraka. Thank you. I rest my case.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad because like you pass it all the time, and like I forget that it's not like in use.
Yeah, and it's in a nice place.
It is.
Come on, city of Newark. Everyone's been saying it, but come on, city of Newark. We need to open up a fund.
There probably is a fun.
Little GoFundMe.
Oh my god.
Little GoFundMe for sure. That should be lit.
Yeah.
But you want to give back. You
Shaq
want
comes
to.
back.
Shaq. Where's Shaq? Queen Latifah. You shoot movies and stuff out here.
Isn't like what's his name? Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
He's another
Word.
one.
He might be doing some shit.
No, he too busy being a sexy flexy.
Yeah,
like
he's a pretty
individual.
boy.
Like
He's just a pretty boy, honestly.
I'm in the snow with no shirt on.
He really got.
He do him. He do what he gotta do.
Yeah.
But he can't fight me.
Oh my god, Peter.
He lost to T'Challa.
Wait.
R.I.P. Chadwick
Hold
Boseman.
Hold on. Michael B. Jordan's a big motherfucker, like on the low. I mean, he's not some like regular pretty boy. I mean, I'd knock his ass out, but I don't know.
Y'all lying.
He's a big dude.
You don't have faith in the skills.
Oh.
I feel like y'all will
I'm
take it.
dangerous. No, I take him
Oh
one-on-one.
my god.
I take him one-on-one.
Yeah, we don't need a tag
You ever
team.
heard of Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
I beat him.
Oh my god, Peter.
But I gotta say. But no, dude, so you want to get back to, is it Irvington? Yeah, let's switch it. Because she don't believe us about these hands. If you ever got knocked out by me, just like clap your hands or don't clap your hands. You see how many people not clapping their hands?
Mad.
So is it just you want to get back to the city that you're from or just all over? As in many places as you can?
I think as many places as I can. But I also feel like a really strong responsibility to like give back to where I came from too. So like obviously like in Irvington whenever they have stuff or like I see drives or like kids fundraising for things, like I will always like support kids.
Facts.
But
They're the
like,
future.
They really are the future. I take that so seriously.
It's a big deal.
So anything that kids do, like, sometimes people be finessing.
Yeah.
They
But,
do
like-
not. Honestly, I don't give it to the kids selling candy on the highway.
You see,
Those are like they're grown ass men. Those are grown men. Those are not kids. Those
Yeah.
are grown men.
sometimes, like the football boys.
The football players, that's different. They like
Yeah.
But the ones that just be out there in hoodies, those are grown ass men. I ain't getting
I've
caught
seen a
up
couple
no
grown
more.
men sell
Yeah.
chocolate.
But if they
I don't
got
like
they
that.
got a little uniform or something. Yeah, I got you. Girl Scout cookies, #1 fan.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say
Fire.
#1
Nah,
fan.
I mess with Girl Scout cookies.
Come
So
on.
good.
I will buy some Girl Scout
Tell you,
cookies.
Thin
Shout out.
Mints.
Who got Girl
Yes.
Scout cookies? Should put them on. I need some.
Word though, I haven't seen. Wait, are the Girl Scouts still active during this pandemic?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
they
gotta
been.
make
Yeah,
it-
they still
gotta
sell
make
it.
it
Okay.
bread.
I haven't seen
They
it,
got
so that's what I'm asking.
cookies. They knew that cookies.
They move that cookie like the biggest drug dealer of
They
all
really do
time.
though. They're really. I don't know
Why?
what their revenues are.
Probably
They don't
crazy.
make bank,
Different.
They have.
like, yo.
They really just come out every couple months and just have the whole snack scene on
Yeah.
lockdown for a
They
little
really
bit.
do.
Yo, a lot of places are trying to ban them. They
Why?
set up outside of dispensaries.
That's
That's-
genius.
That's genius,
That's just-
right?
They really are a drug
they're trying to
dealer.
stop
That's next
that.
level. That's next level finesse. I'm
That's-
sorry.
That's
stupid
fire.
finesse.
You come out, you know, you be like, let me get some Girl Scouts.
Yeah, like,
You just spent
yeah.
$200 on weed. You can
They're about to
spend
spend $400 on the
You can
cookies.
spend
Yeah.
$5 on a box.
Nah, they're gonna wipe them Girl Scouts out.
And that's what happens.
That's too smart. I'm sorry.
That's
That's it. Girl Scouts is like they're like the biggest trappers
They
of all
are
time.
trappers.
they are
They are
legally.
Yeah.
Legally. And all those fundraisers, like book fairs, remember back in
Word
the
like
day?
Scholastic fairs. I used
They
to go
always
there.
have them.
They
I
traffic
used to buy books. I used to buy.
They used to
toys.
come to a school and be like,
Yeah.
y'all don't got good enough books for your students. Buy them here. That's crazy.
They're like a mob.
They
Yeah.
low key.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
They used to really get my money.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And the thing is that they were smart though because it wasn't like after school. It was during
During
school
school.
hours, and your parents aren't there.
So
And
you're
the
excited.
Exactly. So you would
Yeah.
tell your mom, "Oh, this book is coming in the catalog," and then
Yup.
she gives you the money for. No,
Nope.
that's smart. I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that till right now.
Yup.
We
Wow, they
used to
got you when you're
finesse our parents.
vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Finesse our parents to give them money.
Yes.
Give them money, yes. All those things, they take advantage of kids.
They really do. Low
No.
key. Just a
So-
little.
Someone told us
What?
that you wanted to be a president.
Ooh,
A president.
elective.
Oh my god.
Someone told us that. What are the truths to that rumor?
People. Once that TED Talk video came out, I got a lot of text messages talking about some future VP, future this, that,
Oh,
and
why
the
are you
third. I'm
trying
like,
to downplay you?
that's
Hold
what
on.
I said. I'm like, that's like a little rude. Like, why can't it be the future president? I don't know.
Damn, that's a winner mentality. I've been saying this all
Ooh.
day.
Facts.
That's a winner
Yeah, they trying to
mentality.
really downplay. That's fucked up.
Yes.
You don't need those people in your life.
Yeah, negative.
No, negative. Cause look, if you're the president, that means I'm the first man. And then like we turning up, we signing hella executive orders.
Like what?
I don't know yet. It gotta be the time.
Yeah.
Like everyone gotta get a Tesla.
Why mess with Teslas?
Reparations. Psh. We gotta get those. I don't know what else you wanna do with it.
Stimmies for life.
Stimmies for I don't know about that one. I don't know that one.
I mess with the stimmy.
That's true.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
They coming
Nah,
in.
Stimmy came through.
They came through.
They came through.
Timmy was good.
They came through.
That debt budget.
We
Not even
gonna
debt budget. Like the debt is about to be.
we gonna
None.
pay for it.
We are gonna pay for
We
it.
gonna pay for it.
It was
We're already paying for it a little bit.
Why do you say that?
Cause I'm looking at gas prices, and gas prices are very scary right now.
Mm.
They're like 311, 315.
The market's good though.
The market is good,
It's very good.
just cause we stimulating it.
True, and that's what they want. That's how they get their money back.
Mhm.
We keep spending money, they get their money back.
Market watch, market watch.
Yeah.
What you guys got your money looking like? Doge is up.
Cryptocurrency.
Word.
Doge is up.
That's the biggest.
Is it to the moon?
That's,
Not yet.
oh, that shit on the way.
It might go.
That shit is on
I
the
just bet
way.
somebody yesterday. I was like, it's not gonna go to 50 cents just yet. If it does, and I'm like,
That
just
shit was
today it was like
creeping.
at 45 or like 45 cents or something like
If
that.
it touch a
creeping.
dollar, what we looking like?
I'll have
We
a.
looking pretty.
He's gonna be prettier than me.
I'll have a 5-figure looking
That is cute.
Ooh.
type of thing. You know.
That's
I'll be
what
so
I'm
happy for you.
5-figure looking. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? We
That's
gonna buy.
hard.
We gonna buy a whip.
I'm
with
too
that.
like sad to average down. I could definitely like if it drops to like 30 cents or something again.
Yeah.
I could probably do it, but I'm sad right now.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
That's crazy.
So what are the people out there should look into? Give some financial advice.
Ooh,
to
you trying to
the
get me
world.
fired.
Insider trading.
Insider trading is the move.
Oh,
That's
shit.
my favorite crime.
Low key.
That's the coolest
If you
crime.
had to do insider trading, right? What's the most you're getting than you're getting out?
Oh, if
How
I get
much money
anything,
you getting, then you're out. What's
Bro,
your cap?
if I know,
You can get away with it for a little bit. What's your cap? Then you
Dang.
out. I'm capping at like 30 mil, 40 mil,
That's a lot of milk.
cause it could be that easy.
if I get 30, 40
People
mil,
do it all the time.
If I get 30, 40 mil, I'm risking jail time. I'm risking.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's what I'm saying.
But like
Yeah.
usually those guys get out.
Yeah, of course,
My-
because they got
yeah.
30, 40 mil
That's what I'm saying.
legally.
My dad like works in he's a correctional officer and
Oh.
he meets those guys all the time and they be like, and when I come up then what?
They just made 30, 40 mil for like,
Is he a
what,
lead
2 years?
correctional officer?
My dad's just mean in general.
He be like, you back in the seal, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Does he got a good motherfucker?
He has an accent, so I think somebody
Oh.
laughed at him.
Might be even better.
I mean, better word.
Maybe even better.
No, he gotta make it cool for them in there. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think he tries.
Because they get free all the people on the block,
Oh my
Facts.
throw the people in jail for no reason, no unjust reasons, for selling weed.
Bring him back.
I wonder what's that about to look like.
Tough. I hope they all get free. They need to be free. And
Especially like for petty ones.
facts.
Oh, yeah.
Non-violent crimes.
Lift the fines, too.
Lift the fines. Lift all penalties. Expunge records.
Yep, expunge
Let us get
records,
our
yes.
business licenses.
Yeah.
Boom. New Jersey. Take a gander at what we're gonna do.
I know it was like legalized in this last election
Mm-hmm.
for New Jersey, but like are people allowed to smoke outside?
Nah.
Not yet.
No,
When
no
did
state does that.
But I don't know. I saw on the internet the other day like New York was like they were lit like
You can do whatever you want in New York.
New York don't care nowhere.
Every time I go to
That's
New York,
how
I'm
it was.
smoking wherever I am in New York.
New York,
I don't care.
I'll fuck around rolling in Central Park.
oh my god.
That's what you do.
That's
You
the best place in
you walk
America
around
to roll
Times
up.
Square, everywhere.
Times Square, I bought pre-rolls.
I'm doing that in Jersey. I don't give a fuck.
I brought pre-rolls in Times Square, smoke right next to the cops. It's safer.
They don't
And they
care.
don't do nothing?
They don't care.
No.
It's weed. Who you hurting?
They're worried about other shit in New York.
They worried about
That is
people
a
getting
very-
stabbed.
Yeah.
They worried about people getting robbed, murdered. They worried
Yeah.
about Ubers getting jacked.
You mean that? Yeah.
That was
oh,
in
hell
Did y'all
yeah.
seen that Uber crash? That those two girls tried to steal the car from the Uber driver?
Yeah.
You didn't see that. Was
Honestly,
bad.
New York City's wildin'.
Damn.
They stay wildin'.
I wasn't in New York, but like that shit happens in New York. Ubers get robbed all the time.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
So
Taxis too.
they don't care.
Yeah, I feel bad for taxis.
Taxis get it, but they get bread though.
I know they do, but
They got that's
It's a
work.
tax.
yeah.
New York sucks.
New
New
York
York
is
does
great.
suck.
New York
New York
sucks.
is dope. New York is so dope. For all the little things you just said though, it's still
'Cause that's
dope.
some wild shit that happens.
It's
But I
wild
do all
shit,
that in
but
Jersey.
like wild shit happens in Newark too.
New York is probably
Wild stuff does happen.
Yo, wild stuff happens
EO
in
probably the
Newark.
wildest. EO and Irvington border is a gritty location. I've seen some zombies. So Irvington's a gritty location altogether. I'm sorry, you came out the mud.
Irvington
No,
is.
Irvington not that bad. Now a lot of like killings and shit happen, but it's not like I'd rather downplay.
Don't worry
murders.
about that.
Yeah, I'd rather downplay murders. They're not
Murders,
that bad.
Pushaw. Like that's what you just said.
Newark's bad though too.
Newark, yeah, but
Newark is rough.
you expect it.
Newark is
It's
it's
a big
just
city.
grimy.
But it's alright. We bouncing back.
Yeah, we
City
out there.
bouncing
We're
back.
coming up. We're coming
So-
up. We're gonna come up.
I know we talked before, and you said you want to go back to the motherland. When we leaving?
I gotta see when that's
Pick the
happening.
date.
What's that looking like? I don't know. If I had in a perfect world, it would be like within this year. Yeah, in a perfect world, it would be within this year or within the next year. But I don't know. Like if I'm wireless, like I'm about it, so I can go and like set up what I want to set up. But otherwise, like definitely within like the next like 5 years, like before the 2020s decade is over.
We out.
Yeah,
We out. And what we gonna do over there?
I'm trying to set up this nonprofit. You know how I feel about
Talk about it.
nonprofits. Yeah.
Talk
Talk
about
about it. Hero mentality.
Hero mentality. You know what I'm saying? where we out here because that's where the roots are. I don't know where I'm really from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But we from Africa out here. So I've been trying to get blacker. You know, that's a bad
How do you
statement.
suppose you do that, Peter?
But no, just learning more
Okay.
about like the heritage, the history, learning more about powerful African American men and women. Just overall learning aspect.
I actually appreciate the fact that you said like African American men too, because I feel like when people think about blackness, like they immediately go to Africa, which is not a bad thing. Obviously, that's a motherland, but like I feel like sometimes like people skip over the fact that there's so much Black American history, and it's like easy to just think Africa,
Right.
which is also important, but Black American history is not highlighted.
Some of my favorite people are hated. Malcolm X,
Malcolm X was a cool
Fred
dude.
Hampton,
Right.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
Oh my god.
That guy
He
is
spit
amazing.
facts.
He honestly though,
Shout out Minister Farrakhan.
I wish people didn't hate on Umar Johnson as much.
Cause
He
I'm
be
scared to meet
speaking
him.
facts.
Huh?
I'd be scared to meet him.
I'd be scared.
He be.
I'd be
he
scared
probably
to
He's
meet
really
him.
loud.
He probably wouldn't like you, Jay.
He wouldn't like me at all.
Dr. Umar Johnson, come to the show. Dr. Umar Johnson, come to the show.
Maybe. I'll sit in that chair over there. You can sit.
He
right
would not like you at
here.
all.
No, he wouldn't like me.
Oh,
I'd be in the corner.
He probably wouldn't like me for having the show with you. He probably wouldn't like it. But no, he be spitting. It's because he's real animated. People don't
It's
really
because
take
he's
him
animated
saying.
and a little.
You know,
dramatic
you know,
sometimes.
yeah, but he say some real shit. I be listening like, damn, he's spitting.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know. I
Some
like
of his stuff
Farrakhan.
is. I like some of his stuff.
Y'all gotta get tapped into Farrakhan.
He still scares me.
Farrakhan is cool.
That's
too.
a dude.
His
like
thing.
that.
I think that Farrakhan's thinking is like, is not aligned with like the way our generation is set up right now, and that's the part that people don't like. Like,
True.
at least my observation of our generation, like, we're tolerant of a lot of things, but like, in the word, a lot of things does not include like older ideas,
yeah.
which Farrakhan like has.
Would you say like we're too nice as a generation and as a people? Are we too nice?
I feel like we're mean.
We are.
I feel like we're mean.
Like
People be hating.
people hate, but I feel as though like we try to like make everything okay. Like
Okay, that part I agree.
like that sounded so bad.
Like
I can tell
aggressively, like we're aggressively nice.
Yeah, we're trying to like
agree.
make everything
Aggressively
okay.
nice is
Yeah.
the best way to describe it, because it's like if you're not,
a certain way.
yeah, they will.
Which is kind of like the certain way that everyone wants. Is kind of how everyone wants to be anyway.
Yeah,
But we don't live
Yeah.
that life. I truly think everyone, deep down, everyone wants just to like, people just mind their business.
I think so too.
Like, if people just minded their business,
There'd be no problem.
there'll be problems. There'll forever be
Yeah,
problems.
but problems won't relate to people like getting in people's business.
Yeah, like just mind your fucking business.
Yeah.
Why you walk across the street like that?
The fuck?
What the fuck does that matter to you?
Like, what does that do for you?
Now you causing a
Now
problem.
you got a problem.
Mm,
For what?
We just mind our own business.
Yeah.
that's true. If people did mind their business, like that's where a lot of the problems stem from.
Yup.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm gonna move to Africa. I really
Hell
do.
What happened to your whole pro-Black American thing?
I do want to move to Africa though.
Okay.
For a little bit though,
Okay.
not for a long time.
To experience it.
I want to really, yeah.
Nigeria seems like
I
the
wanna-
coolest
I wanna-
place in the whole
I
world.
know. Especially, I'm
Yeah.
not like I know y'all probably didn't know about this or probably didn't care, but like Beyonce when she did her like last album, when she did you ever see any of the videos?
Hold
No.
on.
What? Don't tell me y'all are Beehive members.
How do you assume we do not like Beyonce?
That's Queen Bee.
Oh my
Beyonce's the
god.
greatest thing that happened to music almost.
For our
Oh.
generation.
I
For
love
our generation.
Beyonce.
I love Beyonce though.
Yeah.
Beyonce,
Beyonce and Jay-Z might be one of the greatest like singer-rapper duos of all time.
I don't think I can argue with that.
She really.
Because
That's
who
really
else?
up there.
Who else would they be? Like, who would you put them up against?
No one like that.
Yeah.
Bobby and Whitney.
Oh my god.
That's not a rapper though.
Please.
That's
That's
not,
true,
I
that's
just
not a
said
rapper. I don't think we have a lot of rapper singer couples
That, like, not like
in
that
the world.
longevity.
Wasn't that like Diddy and like J Lo at one point?
J-Lo ass.
I'm not gonna lie.
What?
J-Lo trash,
James
bro.
No.
J-Lo is trash.
I will say she's an amazing actress.
No, she's
Yes,
not.
she is.
That's the least good
Selena?
thing about her.
Selena?
J-Lo's trash.
Oh, she is Selena.
Exactly.
Oh no, I can't. Nah, Selena was that movie's
She
fire.
can
That
act.
movie's
I
fire.
think she can act way better than she
That was
can.
amazing.
She can. Every time a Selena
No,
movie
she
comes
What's
out, I
that
watch
movie
it.
she just do with
James.
Cardi B? She was like a stripper. And she was
Oh, yeah.
ripping people off. That was
I
bad.
didn't watch it, but I know what
She
you're talking about.
bad. She not a good actress.
I didn't watch the
She
video.
Jenny from the block. Remember?
But doesn't she have like a lot of stolen vocals, allegedly?
Probably.
Oh, maybe.
From like
Probably.
Ashanti or something like
Oh,
that.
Ashanti hard.
Ashanti hard.
Ashanti hard.
J-Lo went back to her childhood house. And the dude didn't
He
know
was
who she
Guyanese.
was.
That was the funniest part.
He was like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Jennifer Lopez." Who's Jennifer Lopez? She was so stuck. Like I'm Jennifer Lopez. Like he's like, "Oh shit."
He still didn't know who she was
Yeah,
talking about.
he was like, who that? She thought she was known. That's bad. If you go back to your blog after making it and they don't know you,
That was
means you're not
like peak
certified.
Guyanese dad. Like that jump had me
Yeah.
crying.
Shout out to all the people of Guyana.
Like word.
Shout out.
Word.
I feel like my dad would respond that way. He knows who
Right.
J Lo is, but he's like,
Right.
they'd be so protective of their little property.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part of the motherland?
I think it's very diverse because, like, obviously, I don't know. So we call ourselves like the land of six people. Six peoples. So if you go there, you'll find like any mix of person or any like race of person, and then the culture is like still very the same amongst all groups of people who are there. So I kind of like enjoy that like nobody can. Well, I think that we like people. Once they're your people, you can like spot them. You know who is who. Like that guy in the video. Like as soon as he said to J-Lo, "Who are you?" I was like, I know where this man is from, even though I probably don't look like him. And I like that people can't necessarily place me, but like my own can place me. You know what I mean? So
It's like a scent. Like,
yeah. I call it gaydar. Oh, not gaydar.
She called it
Gaydar.
gaydar.
Gaydar. It's like a gaydar, like guy, because like get it.
The Gators exist. The Office. Shout out to The Office. Steve Carell. Please come up on the show. Rainn Wilson. Please come
Yes.
up on the show. Jim and Pam. Y'all
Oh
can
my
stay.
god.
Yo, what?
Kevin Malone. Please
You
come
gotta
on the show.
bring Pam.
Brian.
I love Pam.
Hell no.
Pam's dope.
Him is dope.
She's an artist. And what about Jim? Jim is the guy. Jim's the goat.
Those are the two corniest motherfuckers in the world,
Oh my
bro.
God.
Jim and Pam suck. Jim and Pam make me regret a lot of decisions. They're horrible. And Jim got no game.
Jim has the best
Jim
game.
He
got
has
no game.
Jim had the
I've only
best
watched a
game.
couple of episodes of The Office, but he has game.
Jim is shook. Jim got shook. Jim was about to get rocked by Roy. Jim got
That
no
was her
game.
her fiance.
Yeah.
I remember that episode.
Jim got
Yeah,
no
but Jim's not a
game.
fighter. He a lover.
He is a lover.
He's a
I'm gonna
lover.
make a snarky face and walk back to my desk. One, he not solid because he was flirting with another woman's man and he knew him, so he not solid. That's one. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's shiesty.
Word.
That's dirty. He really did that all day.
He a
Flirting with this
homewrecker.
girl all day.
He a homewrecker.
Yeah,
He
he
low-key
is.
was a homewrecker.
He-
Oh, Ike. He knew it too.
He a homewrecker. So Jim not solid. But yeah, when I go back to the motherland too, I want to go to Africa, like for Akon City, like Pacific.
Okay, is he from like Senegal or something?
Yeah, it's right off Senegal. It's gonna be tough. Hopefully.
Okay. Would you do like a whole tour? Because Africa is like super.
Nah.
Why not?
Nah.
I want to go everywhere.
I agree.
If I go to Africa, I want to go everywhere.
Exactly.
I
Like
wanna
if,
settle down.
you would need time to
Mhm.
like take that all in because like
Word.
the East Coast and the West Coast, North South, like it's not the same.
I want
But
to
I
live
kinda
in the
go to
woods. I want to
Nigeria.
live in the wild though. I want to spend some time in the wild.
Yeah.
You can do that in Jersey.
Like a no, like a
Like, you do
we
that
get
right
an African
now.
safari.
Yeah, I'm trying to be out there. In
Unfortunately,
I don't
I love
know about
animals.
that.
desert.
Peter, don't hurt me, Peter. I'm sorry.
But
But
I'm trying to take down a zebra.
Yo, y'all
that's
are
what I'm
wild.
saying. I'm trying to. I'll take an animal down.
I'm trying to take down a
I'm
zebra.
sorry. I love animals to the core,
but it's
but
gotta
more or
be-
less sea animals. I won't hurt fish. I hurt a land animal.
I'll fuck up a zebra.
An elk running like what's one of them fast like a
What was that?
gazelle?
Gazelle?
If I could
Oh,
get
wow.
a gazelle, bow. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I'm
Peter.
eating it. I'm eating it too.
Honestly, if you
Got
if
you.
you cooked it and didn't tell me what it was,
Probably good. Probably
I would
busting.
eat it. But I don't think I can't see that animal got killed. I would try anything
Damn.
in terms of food, but like I don't want to know.
I've seen animals.
Tell me after.
Yeah.
Tell me after.
I've eaten some. We've talked about this. I've eaten some wild stuff.
What'd you eat?
The wildest you eat raccoon. I always say
You
that.
lying?
Yeah.
I
It
never
was like
eaten
that. I didn't know it was raccoon.
Okay.
Did not know
If you knew it
it
was a raccoon, would you have eaten it?
Probably not. I would have probably like.
Because I just think about trash cans when I think about raccoons.
Yeah, nah.
So like,
Like I'm down to try like shit, like weird shit.
I agree.
But if like my family been eating that shit for a long time, And these are some of the sturdiest old people I know.
Not you calling the old people sturdy.
No,
Sometimes
they
it's
sturdy. Like they go out fishing, pulling fish out the water, hunting hog. They out here. Horses.
That's why though, because they be straight doing that
We
shit.
sturdy. My family comes from a
hunting
long
hog.
line.
Like,
I know. That's how you get. You hunt hog for a long enough time, you live forever.
Catching rabbits. I
I,
had like an uncle that could catch a rabbit.
with his hands.
Yeah, he'd chase it, snatch it.
He probably can't run in a straight line too long. But he travel
Yeah,
rabbit.
he can. That's like that's
Peak like southern.
pizza. Yeah, peak southern. So they
That's
would be
dope,
like,
though.
this
That
some
is dope.
this some raccoon. I'd have been like, what it
So
taste
now,
like?
do you eat raccoon?
No, hell no.
So what happened?
Cause it's not up here. I don't know.
So what's the wildest food you ever eat?
I don't really have any. Oh, I had alligator jerky.
We
Wow,
gotta,
that sounds good
we
actually.
gotta get some
Nah.
kangaroo.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh my god!
Kangaroo is a place in South Plainfield that got kangaroo fillets.
I'm not.
Bugging.
I don't like kangaroos at all.
Kangaroos are nasty
I'll beat the
animals.
fuck out of
I
kangaroo.
hate kangaroos.
I have to fight one.
We gotta fight kangaroo.
I have to fight one. There's no way you can mean mug me like that.
Kangaroo.
I just
That's
feel
not
like
gonna
they're
happen.
they're creepy.
Yeah, you look at me like that, I'm fighting you. I don't care if you're. I don't care if you're a
They're gonna
person.
pull a baby out.
That's I
Oh.
don't know. Like they really gross me out. Like I
You-
hate kangaroos.
Yeah.
It's like the fact that just be walking around like
Walking,
and just hopping like I don't know.
But-
I don't like them. They creep
and they'll
me
look
out.
right at you.
Yes, they just I don't know.
Cause they know they tough.
I hate that.
I
They
hate
just
that they
back
know they
off.
tough.
They
Like,
know they
like,
cool. Nah,
I
it's,
couldn't take one down. I'm not even gonna lie.
I would.
But
I
Oh,
would
right.
rock
Okay, that's.
I gotta teach y'all how to fight. You gotta knock a kangaroo out.
Uppercut.
It's certain
Stupid.
animals. I'm sorry, we about to fight. We fighting animals again.
oh God.
There's certain animals that came up on me. You gotta defend yourself.
Everyone.
But there's some animals you can't
I feel
defend
like-
yourself against.
Maybe a smaller animal, like if I can just kick it and make it go away.
Yes.
But like a kangaroo, that
I'm
whole
boxing.
pocket thing I don't like.
What they go think they would pull out a
It's just
sword?
creepy. It's
I'm
like why do you
kicking
have a
that shit.
pocket? It's like
It's dope. If humans had pockets, that would be
I
cool.
wouldn't like that. That's just like an empty flap of skin. And can you imagine how it smells in there?
I mean, that's true.
Ooh,
It probably stinks.
that's true. What if they pour water?
That's disgusting.
Maybe they do watch it.
Maybe they do.
What
I'm,
do kangaroos
I'm gonna have to
eat?
Google this.
Ew.
Actually, I don't.
Is
wanna
that like
know.
their belly button?
I don't know. Is it like
They just be born
They
with
hold
that shit.
babies in it.
that's disgusting?
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You hide your babies in
But
there.
like, how do like I don't know, like they just like go like this and then the baby hops in.
Yeah,
like,
hold
I
that,
just-
open it up.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, and it's like a hole in it. It's nasty.
It is
It's very
nasty. It's
nasty.
like, what-
It's like a
But
skin
you get to hide your
basket.
babies in there.
You do get to
Ew.
hide your babies in it.
You gotta hide your babies.
It's a skin basket.
It is a skin basket. That creeps me out. Because all I can imagine is like a human skin basket, and it creeps me out. Doesn't that make you cringe?
A little
Why
bit.
aren't you
But if we
cringing?
had it, we used to have tails apparently. If we
Yeah,
had
the human
tails,
basket.
ew, that might be nasty.
You don't seem cringy enough for me.
Nah, it's alright.
Eh,
He's considering it.
because it's useful.
Would everyone have it?
I would have met. Nah, wait. I gotta hold my babies too. I'm sick of holding babies.
We like supportive men.
Yeah.
Supportive fathers. Go ahead, James.
We always. I'm
I
always
put a
holding
baby on my
babies.
shoulder.
You wouldn't put it in your pocket?
Nah.
So you don't want a baby
I gotta
pocket.
put stuff in my pocket
What
though.
would you put in the baby pocket?
It's like a hat or a regular pocket. Put a notebook in there.
Oh my god.
Some sandals.
Some drinks.
Some drinks. You can sneak shit into the movie theater.
Oh my god.
You can inspect someone's pocket when you look at your pocket.
It's like sexual assault.
That'd be
That's why.
nasty.
That's
If everyone has one though, you have to search it.
Yo, pat his pocket down.
Like,
Ew. Ew.
Show me your pocket, and you gotta like lift up your shirt.
That's
Show
what
me.
I'm
Ew,
funny.
stop.
See, that's why this is an issue.
Ew.
Never
You
mind.
gonna
Now
go
I
to-
really know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't like
no,
it.
No,
You
no.
gonna go to the pool? It's gonna
Oh.
Peter.
Wait. I just thought you're gonna leave stuff in there and forget
That's
about
disgusting. See, I told you it has to stink in there. That's disgusting.
it. You can
Ew.
leave.
That's nasty. Yeah.
Forget about it. Like,
Yo,
No.
you just sleep on
What
top
about a
of something.
tail? If we had tails as humans,
I wouldn't want that.
if I can control it, if it was just there, I'd be mad. But if
Yeah.
I can like,
If I can do
if
something
I can
with it,
like grab shit, then that might be cool. And
That'd
if it
be
was
so
like a
tough.
monkey tail too,
yeah, if I could grab that drink with the horse.
yeah, that'd be cool. But I don't want it on my butt. I want it kind of on my back, a little higher on my back.
Mhm.
That way you get like,
I can move it around, let
Yeah.
it sit on my shoulder sometimes.
That'd be tough.
Yeah,
Be
that'd
tough.
that'd be immaculate. That'd be immaculate. So your nonprofit, right? What's the idea about? What is a crumb of the cake that you can share with us?
Okay. Basically, the whole idea is behind. I feel like when you're like as people, just in general, I feel like we should not. I feel like we need to know our strengths as individuals, and then also as a group. And you don't always have to rely on like a larger entity to like help you accomplish what you want to accomplish. Because like, for example, if you're waiting on like, I don't know. For example, I don't want to use like Flint or something like that, but
Yo, shout out to Flint.
Shout
You
out
gotta
to
help them
Flint.
out, please.
but I know that there have been like different organizations out there who like instead of relying on waiting to get clean water from like I don't want to say the government, but like
The government.
the government, like people are out there like donating water and doing all these different types of like having all these different initiatives to get the resources that they need.
North,
So-
that's what North did.
exactly. So
Shout out to the North Water Coalition.
So I feel that same way about like underfunded or developing countries. Like when you have like people who leave the country because of brain drain or they want to seek opportunities elsewhere, like why should you wait on the perfect time for like the country to actually develop so that the people there could live a better life when there are those of us who are like creating lives over here or wherever that can contribute and like make a difference. So like that's what it is. So basically the nonprofit is like a coalition, and the coalition is going to like hopefully fund whatever needs or whatever like, you know, I don't know, initiatives are needed to further or develop the country. Because of course a country like I can't imagine being like the president of the United States. Like that's hella like that's a lot of work. Just being the president of any country, like there's so many things to think about. So sometimes like when people are like shading presidents like, oh they didn't do it, it's like, but can you imagine like how many things they have on their plate to think about? Like of course it's not possible to think about every single thing, although there are so many important things.
No, Trump was taking a lot of days off though.
He was.
Trump was out there playing golf.
He did. But he got
Biden,
stuff
I don't know
done.
what Biden doing either.
I'm not gonna lie, I
what
don't know
Kamala
what he's
doing.
doing either.
They taking pictures.
I know, I saw that.
They taking pictures in hallways. That's all they doing. That's a
But
fact.
they have.
They bound to Syria right now. I mean, I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, I don't know.
I
what
don't
they
like
do.
wars.
We need you to step in.
I
We
never.
need you.
Syrian food was pretty good. Like I don't know. What
I've
they-
never
I
had
don't know
it.
why. I don't know why we mad at them for. They come over here. They have a good time. Like
You know what I'm saying? It don't cause no problems.
it causes no problems.
How do people that they say cause problems cause no problems? The world we live in. But we need you. We
Yeah.
gotta start. We're gonna take over the city first. We're gonna take over Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, please
Like
take over
Jersey.
Jersey.
The
Yes.
tri-state area.
Yeah.
That's gonna work. And then, but is politics a real future? I'll give it politics. Like I always see politics for the wrong reasons.
I feel like that's the only way you could be in politics.
For the wrong reasons.
Well, that's the way you stay
America.
in. I
That's
don't know.
true.
Politics, like I just feel like my heart, like I couldn't do it because it reminds me of like what I was talking about before, like when I was in college. Like you think you're supposed to be doing the right thing all the time, and then people like zooming past you, like why? And it's because they're doing like
Yeah.
Chasing shit.
Shiesty,
exactly
shiesty,
spicy
shiesty.
stuff. So I don't know if I would last in politics because that would hurt me too much, and I don't know if I could play dirty like that.
I could.
I could definitely.
I could get dirty.
If it's someone, if it's some like.
Wait, it's not. I'm not covering up murders.
I
Unless
don't
I,
even
know.
unless
No, but
I committed them.
But no, I'll change my views to win.
Word.
I didn't realize
Word.
that was important though.
I'll change my views to win.
I
Bro,
understand that now.
We a face. I can play a puppet role.
Hell yeah.
Is my check in?
My check in. I got the power that I need.
But like it sounds bad, but like I understand why people do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like at the end of the day, people are just trying to take care of their families, even if
Saying.
they're taking care of their families with millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, because that's what I want for my family.
But people do it. If you do it too shy.
I'm not saying I condone it or like
Yeah.
support that, but I understand if that like is the crux of what everybody's
Yeah,
doing.
but you can't get too dirty.
You can't.
Yeah, it's a
Some
fine
people don't
line.
care though,
Yeah, some people don't care.
and that's the scary part because
Right.
you don't know who doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like if
That's
they're really
true,
low with
you
it, you
don't.
don't know.
You don't know who controlling nothing.
You don't.
You
don't.
just don't. That's crazy. But yeah, if you'll go against politics, that's cool.
I think politics is
But
cool though. But
you're gonna take over the motherland now. That's politics right there.
Yeah. That's.
Would
big
you be
time.
Madam President? Right? Or just president. Yeah, just president. Don't put the madam.
Why?
I think
Are
the
you a
madam.
feminist?
No, I think the madam. Yeah, probably. The madam signifies that it's a female.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He's so 2021.
2021. Word. People shout me out. The feminist movement.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I rock with them. I don't know what the feminist movement entails. I just don't think we should be treated differently. If that makes me a feminist,
James.
does that make me a feminist? James? James is a feminist.
I'm a big time feminist.
James loves the
I
women.
love women.
We love them. Should we got any friends, single friends out here? Or friends that are in relationships but don't really care? You know?
Oh my God, Peter. Peter, you're a side man or a side piece?
I'll be a side piece, depending on who it is. I'll be a side piece for you.
Oh my God.
If you ask, you just gotta ask politely. I'll be a main piece, depends on whatever the arrangement is. But Jameson's out here on the field looking
You
for.
know what I'm saying?
No, you don't got nothing for James. People out here, if you got someone for
They're all in
James.
school. Like, they're one of them. They're, like, all my friends are nerds. They're dating
Shit, that
books.
don't matter.
I don't matter.
That don't
We
matter.
read books every day,
Which I'll be reading.
right?
The Bible.
Word. The Bible.
I read a Spanish dictionary.
He reads the Spanish dictionary. He reads his music.
Yep.
You write music?
No, I read
He
it.
read it.
Yeah.
Like,
Plays the
you know
piano.
notes?
Yeah.
You have a piano here?
Yes,
Mhm.
the piano's in the cut.
Wow. You gotta play the song later.
He
I
tough.
genuinely didn't know that
He's
you played
nice.
piano.
I just started like a couple months ago.
Wow. So can you play like a whole song?
Kinda.
Okay.
Kinda just play like
Like it. He tough.
kinda just jam like this.
Okay.
Jam out. We do just sing some songs.
We just jam. We
You
just
know.
jam and just have fun with it.
If you have that's your new, you like that as a new hobby?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is such a like a. So why'd you pick it up?
So salmon. Do you say salmon or salmon?
I say salmon.
Josh is in the building.
Josh is in the building.
I say salmon.
I say salmon also.
Salmon.
Thank you.
Why salmon?
I don't know, man. Like.
Do you say almond or almond?
Oh, almond.
Almond. Wait.
Yo,
No.
you're doing the most.
Almond.
Like.
Almond.
Almond.
Oh shit.
Almond.
The L is silent.
Kinda.
Oh, well, let me get some salt.
Yeah, I say
Almonds.
almonds.
Yeah.
Damn.
Some
Honey
people
bunches
say
of
almonds.
oats.
Some people say that.
Yeah.
Damn. Ew. Okay. But no, I like to cook. I could dabble.
You
I make
can
edibles.
dabble.
I could
didn't know
bake.
about all that. My sister's birthday cake.
You know I could bake.
He can bake.
My
He
wrist-
won. I feel like he set up a whole competition just for him to
Just for
win.
me to win?
I genuinely believe that.
Nah, I piggybacked off the competition because my skills in the oven.
And on top of that, he was like a fan fave.
Yeah.
Like so he. I don't know.
Automatically was gonna happen.
Like,
Chill, don't disrespect the wrist
his
like
cake
that.
was fire though. His cake
Bro, I
was
was
fire.
trapping.
Word.
I was
heard
trapping
this.
since a youngin. Trapping brownies.
What year was that? Was that freshman year?
Through the game, some people got arrested that year. I almost went down that year for trapping. That was like 2013, 14.
With the baking competition?
I don't know that year.
Oh, that's
But I won that, you know what I'm saying? First place, nothing less. What
He
would you
definitely
expect?
did win that.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Word.
Honestly though, how did we? No, okay. I think they chose like voters, right? I don't even know who else was in the competition.
It could have been
It didn't even
anybody.
matter.
Look at anybody.
It could have been Gordon Ramsay. It could have been the motherfucking cake boss. It could have been any motherfucker. No one's touching me. I'm
Yeah.
filthy. They call me Mr. Bacon. Mr. Put him in the oven. That's the nickname they gave me back in the day for school. But Sherida, what's the sentiment you want to give to the people? What's the world got to know about Sherida right now?
Like today,
Or whenever. Whatever you want them to know. Your social security number? Can you put that out
the
there?
only way I'm telling that is if I was getting something wired back to me.
I'll send you $1
If it was the
cash
30
app.
mil from before, maybe.
Okay.
Everyone has a price.
Don't say
Everyone
that.
has a
Don't say
price.
that. I'll try not to answer that question. That ain't my price too. I
She
don't
need
know.
more.
I don't know. I'm cool.
You cool. She is cool. Cool indeed. Intelligent. Super.
Y'all keep calling me super like this superhero. I don't know.
I mean, the winner mentality.
Winner mentality.
What's the sentiment that people should get from me?
Mm-hmm.
I be thinking. So if you want to work with me, I'm a good person for you to work with.
Facts.
We can create some stuff.
Facts. Big
Initiative.
ideas. Initiative.
Ambition.
Ambition.
Drive.
Drive. Yes. Motivation.
Motivation. Inspiration.
Inspiration. Optical skills.
Was that really 8?
Potentially.
Something like that.
Something close to that.
Mm-hmm.
But people, as it is, you hear the owls. Wait. I lied. We cannot end. Can we take a moment of silence for the great DMX?
Oh, I might cry right now.
R.P. DMX, a legend among legends.
That's where my dog's at.
Where my dog's at. I shed a tear.
Did you really?
Hell yeah. I love DMX.
Dogs be crying?
Yeah. You ever heard that?
DMX always had us crying.
DMX always had us crying. DMX.
That's the man right there.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I didn't realize like the magnitude of his character until like the last days.
No, he's really a hip hop like legend.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. That's
Legend. Yeah.
Different. But yes, now the owls are crowing, the birds are chirping, and it has come to that time. I see the moon outside of the trap. That means we gotta go trap. But this has come to an end of the 420 special episode of Donutson Talks. And as always, your host Teddy D, Big Blunt of the Funk is Skunk. What's up? And as always, with the great Jameson Statz.
Peace and love, everybody.
Peace and love it is. And with the great, magical,
Inspirational.
Inspirational
Winner.
winner,
Leave it at that. Just a winner.
saucier.
Ooh. That's not even a word.
It probably is. Fact check me. That
Imagine
sounded
that's like an
French.
insult or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Some crazy
Dang.
language.
Saucier. Look it up, French. With the great Sherida. Thank you for coming by.
thank you.
You know, no problem. We gotta have you up. You know, flipping bundles at the pack. And as always, people, Papa Perk.
Peter,
Papa Perk.
I have to say that? Peter!
I mean, the fans will be disheartened.
Can you just like put the subtitle under my face?
You gotta mouth it at
Just
least.
gotta Papa.
Give it all flavors.
Get a little jazzy for you.
He does.
That's how we should be jamming.
Know something.
This is like, I don't, y'all, this house is a lot of things.
We should be
Got going
jamming.
on here.
See y'all smoke. Then he
Talk to that was sexy.
okay, Neo.
When are you kicking it?
Come on.
Oh, you're gonna kick it.
This shit.
You're just kicking it like that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Lord, this
Y'all are so weird. Like, I don't know how else to
We
describe
tough.
it. Like,
Weird is cool.